Okay, hi. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Emily Vinskaitis, and I'm the past president of the Student Academy of Audiology for ASU. I am overjoyed to welcome you to the White Coat Ceremony for the class of 2016. I would like to extend a special thank you to Dr. Nancy Shearer, the department chair, for her continued support of this event and for attending this event today. Thank you to our advisor, Dr. Williams, for your hard work to help me coordinate the event. Thank you to the faculty who have worked so hard to teach and mentor the graduates you see before you. I would also like to thank the family and friends of the graduates for the support you have given over the past 4 years as they worked through projects, exams, clinical reports, applications, and more. This evening, each graduate will be presented with the white coat, which symbolizes the completion of Arizona State University's Doctor of Audiology program. They will then share some words with each of you. After the graduates speak, they will have a cochlea pin placed on their white coat by a person they feel gave the support they needed throughout the program. The ceremony will be brought to a close by Dr. Andrea Pittman, who was chosen by the graduates as an important person throughout their education here. Following the ceremony, we would like to invite you to join us in the back for some cake and ice cream. But now, to start the ceremony, I would like to invite Dr. Kathleen Peterson, who has also been chosen by the class of 2016 to give the keynote address.
Thank you all. Dr. Shearer, members of the faculty, friends, and family, and most importantly, the 7 new doctors of audiology that are seated before me. I can't believe that. So exciting. Congratulations to the class of 2016. It's truly an honor to have been chosen by this graduating class to give the address. It's been a pleasure and an honor to have been a part of your journey through graduate school. I think that all of the faculty members will agree that one of the nice things about a program the size of ASU's is that we get to know each and every one of you quite well during the 3 years you were here on campus. I want to take a few minutes to thank the family members who are gathered here today and those who could not be here but are here in spirit with you. Thank you for the support that you've given these students during the past 8 years as they reached for their dreams and have now achieved them. Some people say it takes a village to raise a child. I submit to you that it takes a village to get through the demands of the Doctor of Audiology program. I know that the graduates themselves are very thankful for all that you have endured while they completed their degrees. All of you have so much to be proud of. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery in the early 1800s and was well known for her work in the Underground Railroad. Harriet once said, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the patience, the strength, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." 4 years ago, when each of you arrived at Core Hall as first-year AED students, you had no idea what the requirements were to complete this program. Yes, you've been admitted to the program, but I don't think that any of you knew just how much inner strength, how much patience and passion it would require to be sitting here today. Inner strength, where does that come from? Is it something you are born with, or is it something that you develop along the way? Is it something that you possess, or is it something that you aspire to? I would suggest to you that it is not something that you earn or something that happens to you. It is an asset that grows and changes as the passage of time changes us. As young adults just entering into your chosen profession, you will find that your inner strength will be challenged at different times in the future, just as it was challenged as you completed each new task, each new semester in the last 4 years. Your inner strength kept you focused on the goal of completing this graduate degree. I am sure that there were times that you questioned your choice, questioned your abilities, and questioned your sanity. But just like the athlete who sees the finish line in their mind, you kept focusing on the prize of winning your graduate degree in audiology. Each of you possesses inner strength. Patience. I think that each of you could tell us about an incident in the past 4 years that has tried your patience. Was it that first semester in clinic when you encountered your first patient? Was it that off-campus placement that perhaps did not live up to your expectations? Was it your family or your friends that didn't understand just how much effort and sacrifice it required to earn an A? At the end of the day, at the end of the semester, at the end of these 4 years, you found the strength to be patient with yourselves. You found the strength to be patient with those around you and with those who needed your help. It wasn't always easy. However, just as you thought that you would lose your patience, you found an inner peace, some inner strength that carried you through to the end. My wish for each of you as you enter into this new chapter in your lives is that you remember that the people you will encounter in your practices who will need your help will also need you to be patient with them as they try to find their way in their new reality. I hope that you will never lose sight of the fact that each of us comes to acceptance in our own time, in our own way. Our job as audiologists is to share our professional knowledge with our patients and their families and to stand firm behind what we know to be true. However, it is also just as important that we allow our patients to know that we see them as human beings, that we understand their human condition, and that we are able to stand beside them as they walk through their own journey of discovery. Perhaps this is the greatest gift we can give to our patients and to their families. Passion. When you do what excites you, defines you, and energizes you, one could say you have a passion. For the past 4 years, you have been consumed with classroom activities, reading textbooks and articles, studying, writing papers, passing exams, writing reports, and rewriting reports, and responding to criticism. You probably have not had much time to think about audiology as a passion. What will your passion be? I hope that after today, you can now turn your attention to finding your passion within the profession. Will that passion mean that you volunteer your time to a professional organization, or that you will become politically active to champion a cause? The possibilities are endless and they're exciting. As a young professional, my hope for you is that you will find a passion each and every day of your career. Passions may change as time passes, but continue to find that which excites you, energizes you, and ultimately defines you. As I look at each of you seated before me, I'm proud to say that we are now fellow professionals. As this day comes to a close and you begin to live your new lives, I hope that each of you will be active members of the profession of audiology. As each of you knows, the profession is facing many challenges as we move forward. It is important that all of us contribute to guarding our profession. It's our responsibility to own our profession and guide it to the next step. If we do not do this together, then some other group will step in and do it for us. There is just too much at stake to allow that to happen. And so, graduates, continue to dream and to reach for the stars. But most importantly, use your knowledge, your strength, your passion, and your patience to make the world a better place. Having worked with all of you, I know you have the ability to do that. Thank you. All right, so we're now going to present the graduates with their coats.
And I just first want to say congratulations. You were the first class of students that I taught here at ASU, and it's a pleasure to be celebrating with you today. All right, so, Molly Cheshire. Beth Harasha. Kevin Kimball. Rachel Krager. Ethan Light. Ian Odger. Amanda Willman.
Way to go, Hummer.
We could have a round of applause for all of our And now is the time of the ceremony where they are going to share their thoughts with us, and so we will start with Molly.
Wow, 4 years. I never thought this day would come. I remember sitting in Dr. Maida's class during the first few weeks thinking, wow, 4 more years, this is a lot. But here we are. We made it, guys. We finally did it. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to complete the journey with. I love you guys. I leave here today with some amazing friendships and amazing memories. Thank you. I also want to thank the staff and the faculty at ASU for your continued dedication to each of us, truly. Thank you. And to my family for their continued and unwavering love and support. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. But today, it all paid off. Thank you.
I can't believe we are graduating here today. I can remember our first day at orientation, getting to know each other, playing True Colors, going to visit the art museum, and eating our first of many lunches at Saks. These past 4 years have really flown. I would like to take this time to thank those who have supported me over these past 4 years. First, the professors. I just can remember attending a white coat ceremony a few years back, and one of the graduates had indicated that they really felt that they could understand the quality of education here at ASU after they went away for their externship, and I completely agree. It's been wonderful saying that I came from ASU. I would just like to thank you for your time and effort that you have devoted to our education. Thank you for any clinical preceptors who are here in the audience today, who have also allowed us to gain some hands-on clinical experience in their office. Next, I'd like to thank my classmates. We did it. You guys are truly the ones who can understand what these past 4 years have mean, the ups and the downs. Whether it was our CAPD paper, our MATLAB project, or just our first year with all the pop quizzes and our labs. Fortunately, we have a lot of fun memories as well. Hiking, going to the Diamondbacks game, laser tag, some of our inside jokes for AAA in Orlando. So thank you guys. It's been great to have you, and congratulations. Lastly, I would like to thank my friends and family who are here today. Thank you to my brother Corey. He came in today, even though he has to get on the airplane tonight and travel for work. He made it, so thank you. Also, I want to thank you for all the times we carpooled to ASU and you were willing to drive, so that way I could have a few extra minutes to study for an exam. Or when I only had 2 hours of sleep, I could kind of rest and not put anybody in danger. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all of your inspiration and advice. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I'm truly blessed to have you as my parents. And thank you again for everybody who's here for me today. I really appreciate it. And Dad, I'd like to ask you to put the pin on my white jacket.
Just like everybody else, it's hard to believe that a little over 4 years ago now, I came out to Arizona. I've been out here before and I had this wonderful opportunity to be able to look at the faculty in the eyes and ask them to disregard a terrible freshman year in undergrad and give me this opportunity to be able to kind of succeed in my future here. So to the faculty who had listened to me kind of plead a little bit, I think, in those interviews and invited me to come here and spend a wonderful clinical experience as well as educational experience, I truly appreciate that. I want to also thank the supervisors who are here today. You guys have helped shape kind of where I'm at and led me in the direction of where I'm going, which made me very excited that I was able to learn from what I consider some of the best professionals in the field. I'd like to thank my wife, or my wife-to-be at the time, to trust me to move her away from my family and bring her over out here and support me throughout through my education, and support me the last 4 years while I wasn't making any money. It's my in-laws and my parents who have supported me and been very supportive and willing to do whatever, as well as my great family friends who we spent holidays with up in Prescott. It really made Arizona feel like home. Lastly, I can finally say that when all of my patients and family and friends, they all said, "Oh, Dr. Kimball, Harrison Ford, all right." And I can finally say, yes, I'm from The Fugitive, absolutely. So it makes me very excited to do that. And with that, I'd just like to ask my wife, who supported me throughout the time, to place my pin.
Can't believe we did it. We're finally here. It's felt so long, but we finally made it. I'd like to thank the faculty for just supporting me throughout this entire process, both in academics and also personally through some of those rough patches. It was much appreciated. And just kind of helping me push myself and become the best clinician I can be. I'd also like to thank my wonderful classmates. I felt so lucky to have all of you with me. There's no way I could have gone through this without you. I knew we were special from that orientation because, I mean, who else is going to go to the Art and Pottery Museum on their orientation day? And then we've also learned a lot over the years through CAPD, learning that the number 7 isn't included because it ate number 9. And we also learned all about monomeric eardrums. So, all that wonderful stuff. We also had great times hiking, going to Disneyland. Thank you for those of you who went to Disneyland and Disney World with me, and I got you, bring you into my world. There's really no way I could have done this without your guys' support and helping me along the process. I'd also like to thank my wonderful family for being here today and for helping me celebrate this day and helping me along the process. There's no way I could have done this without your support. Mom and Dad, you helped push me and really forced me to go for my dreams and push myself further than I thought was possible and taught me to never give up and never surrender. I'm just so blessed to have you guys in my life and being my parents and all the love that you've given me and shown me. Thank you again, everyone.
Anyone use a screw? Alright. So, as I was trying to decide what to do with my life, there were many professions that initially piqued my interest. Growing up, I always thought I would become a pediatrician, but the idea of all the schooling really turned me off. Well, go figure, it's been 8 years and here I am anyway. Luckily in this profession I still get to improve people's lives and I couldn't be happier with the decision to become an audiologist. It has been a long and arduous journey. There were high points and definite low points. Sometimes we're so loopy from all the work that even the silliest of jokes could derail a class. Rachel already commented on it. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ate 9. Kevin, you showed me a picture of a 7 literally eating 9. I lost it. I started laughing out loud. These little moments were much needed distractions from the stress-inducing exams and practicals. Classmates, you helped me get through this program in one way or another. Whether it was Molly telling me where to go and when, or Ian, you and I discussing some obscure question before an exam. Thank you all for being such a great class, and I can't believe we've gotten through all of this. It's almost surreal how quickly it's gone, and I'm proud of all of you for making it to the end. I want to thank all the professors I've had as well. The staff throughout my program was nothing short of amazing. I can confidently say that our program was, and the professors that run it, have set me up to be a successful doctor of audiology. Thank you for working us so hard and giving us the tools we need to be the young, burgeoning professionals we are today. Auntie Elle and Uncle Tom, thank you for being my second family throughout this whole experience. Having a home-cooked meal and a place to relax away from the hustle and bustle of campus life was so important to me. You both are amazing, and I'm so grateful to have your loving support. I also want to thank my brother Evan and my sister Kara for being such a great source of insight and advice for the seemingly never-ending hurdles that life throws our way. I know I can always count on you to be there for me, and I'm so lucky to have you both in my life. And finally, Mom and Dad. You both have showered me with love and support throughout my entire life. You always believed in my ability to get through this program, and your support helped me trudge along day by day. No matter the time, I could always call you and ask for advice, or even just have someone to talk to. I could not have asked for better parents. Thank you for everything that you do for me. I love you both so much, and I would not be where I am today without you both, and I don't just mean that literally. Okay. And with that, Mom, if you could please.